Today on the Kelly Roach Show, we're talking about the new model for $1 million memberships. And man, am I excited. We were in a season for many years where people were just buying high ticket without even thinking about it. Things were selling like hotcakes, and we all know the market has shifted. It's officially here. The people that have converted to the new models are absolutely crushing it right now. The new $1 million membership model that we're teaching, that we are seeing absolutely explode right now, is all about flipping the script. The membership is the first step for your ideal customer that can and will ultimately buy your high ticket thing. Your membership is designed to help your ideal avatar get a quick win immediately within 30 days that allows them to feel safe in making that larger investment with you. You can turn your membership into $1 million or multi-million dollar income stream in your business, and you can do it very, very quickly. Today on the Kelly Roach Show, we're talking about the new model for $1 million memberships. And man, am I excited. Okay, so let's just wind the clock back and then we will dive into where things are going in the future. First of all, subscription growth is just exploding. We'll talk about that in a couple minutes. But, you know, the market has shifted, right? And we were in a season for many years where people were just buying high ticket without even thinking about it. Things were selling like hotcakes. Group programs were all the rage, and we all know the market has shifted. And, you know, what are the top things that are driving buying decisions in the market today? The top things that are buying decisions are being driven by in the market today include simplicity, low risk, convenience, and accessibility. Now, I want to remind everyone of something very, very important. And this is why I love creating content like this on an ongoing basis. Market shifts happen all the time. And the things that I'm talking to you about on the podcast today could very well look completely different 6 months from now. But what I know for sure is that the shift has happened. It's officially here. The people that have converted to the new models are absolutely crushing it right now. I see this in the virtual business school every single day. And one of the smartest markets to get into is the membership and subscription market. Now, I want to start by reminding everyone that the strategy that we teach inside the virtual business school is about using the Dream 1000, which is your relationship management system, with the Miracle Hour, which is your hour a day, 7 core activities to make daily sales. And that we marry that with teaching you how to design a trust building offer, which is a low ticket, super high value, super brand engagement focused offer that is a tool for simply acquiring your dream clients and then moving them into your upsell machine, moving them into whatever your next step in your ecosystem is going to be. Okay, so I just want to remind everyone, a lot of people are confused and have a lot of questions still because they're trying to like mix old models with the new model and they don't understand how the models work. And so this is what you have to understand. The old model for memberships is out. Many people that were running memberships for many years are not doing well with their memberships right now. I want to be very clear about that. So when I say this market is exploding, yes, it is, but you have to understand the rules of the game for today, which are very different than yesterday. Memberships in the past were primarily used as a downsell. Memberships in the old model were primarily passive. Memberships in the last 10 years, in most instances, were simply a holding place where people cattle herded large parts of their audience that were not qualified for their ideal offer, and they were ran primarily passively. There was no engagement, there was no relationship, there was no community, and for most people, they were okay with that because they couldn't afford the real thing. And so they just took what they were going to get. That's the old model of memberships. And a lot of people that have had memberships like that for a very long time have seen their membership sales really dry up and they're struggling to grow right now. The new $1 million membership model that we're teaching, that we are personally using, that we are seeing our virtual business school students absolutely explode right now, is all about flipping the script. It's about, number one, your membership being completely curated and designed for your perfect ideal avatar of your highest ticket offer. So the membership is no longer the downsell for low-level people that can't afford your real thing. The membership is the first step for your ideal customer that can and will ultimately buy your high ticket thing. So first of all, that in and of itself changes your marketing. It changes your messaging. It changes your packaging. It changes who you're targeting. It changes everything. So when I say the model has changed, the model has changed. Okay? That's number one. Number two is that people no longer want memberships that are basically just an information dump. Memberships of the past got away with a lot because they were for the people that couldn't afford the real thing. And so they took what they could get for their low ticket investment and everything was fine. Well, information has really been commoditized now, and people are no longer just very lightly investing in things with no interaction, no engagement, and they're not okay with just paying something monthly that is nothing more than an information dump, a passive email funnel, a Facebook group that no one really knows what they're doing, and people just kind of spam, and then a vault of kind of crusty old stuff that hasn't probably been updated in years. And every once in a while, the founder throws people a bone with something that's actually relevant and useful now. Okay. So what you want to think about instead is, number one, your membership is perfectly designed for your ideal high ticket avatar. Number two, your membership is designed to help your ideal avatar get a quick win immediately within 30 days that allows them to feel safe in making that larger investment with you, which means that there's a very specific and integrated approach from the moment someone gives you their credit card that your team, your company, whatever, you are wrapping your arms around every customer. You're orienting them. You're bringing them through a sequence. You are doing a new customer questionnaire. You are even connecting with them to really determine what their goals are, how you can help them get the biggest and best result, and ultimately to get them in the right section of your Dream 1000 to move them towards whatever that next investment is going to be for them in your ecosystem. Okay? So the second big thing is that not only are you speaking to and creating for your high ticket buyer, but you're making sure that the experience is designed to get your high ticket buyer that quick win, which then opens up the door for them to move into your mid or high ticket offer. Okay. Which means that you have to have a really stellar program design, and you want to make sure that you are clear on what is the 30-day win. What is the sequence people will go through upon joining? What is the connection and the interaction that they're going to have with the brand to make sure that they get that win? And when they do, what is the relationship that's been established, and how are we successfully moving them to that next step? People ask me quite frequently with a membership, how fast can people be upsold from a membership into high ticket? And what we're seeing with our clients and customers right now is it can be anywhere from 24 hours to several months. And it probably should be a range of those things, because you're going to have different people coming in with different goals, with a different vision, and with different things going on in their businesses and their lives. Okay. So the second big thing is making sure that you have clear structure, specific goals, and high intent around how their first 30 days in the membership is creating the correct brand impression, which sets them up and sets you up to move into the conversation about the next offer. Okay? All right. Next, the third big thing that is a radical shift in the new $1 million membership formula is that you are going to make sure that this is not a passive product. And I want to draw the distinction really clearly for you. If you are creating a membership and all you ever want to do is put people in a membership and you want to just sell your face off and keep selling new people and you don't care how high the churn is and the membership's not going anywhere, then it can be a bit more passive. If you want your membership to not only be $1 million revenue stream in and of itself, but you want your membership to fuel multiple other multi-million dollar income streams in your business. So a mid-ticket coaching product or service-related product, a high-ticket product, VIP experiences, one-to-one services, a mastermind, and so on and so forth, then you want your membership to be everything opposite of what you have learned about memberships. You want to get people interacting with your brand. You want to get to know your customers in the membership. You want there to be experiences on an ongoing basis that create that live interaction. And that is what's really going to forge that bond and really build that invested and raving customer for life mentality with the people in your membership. Okay. So that's going to be really crucial as well. And then the final piece of this is that you want to really think about the delivery of the aspects of value in your membership. The old model was all about giving a massive vault with tons of trainings, many of them a year, 2 years, very old, okay? And, that worked when information was currency. And information is not currency anymore. And the more that we move into the new AI era, the less that information is going to be currency. So that's going to continue to be commoditized. But the things that are really exploding and are going to continue to explode in the era of AI that are going to make your membership unbelievably valuable and build a customer for life mentality are going to be community. So how are you facilitating community in your membership? How are you building relationships with your members and between your members? Also moving from information to implementation. So how are you designing sessions for your members that are focused on getting them to take action so that they are getting real results in your product? That's number 2. And then number 3 is going to be making sure that you move from a vault-based product with a lot of trainings and a lot of resources that now in this era just create overwhelm and frustration to something where there is a just-in-time component to the delivery of what you're offering. So people feel like you are in the trenches with them, you're creating things for them, you are always on the pulse of what they need and how to serve them. And that's going to be a crucial element of how they perceive your brand. And if they want to spend more money with you, they have to feel like you are on the pulse, you are in the trenches, you know what they need, and you are able to produce things in real time that meet them where they are and are able to carry them to whatever the next step is. So this is the new era for $1 million memberships. If you can understand how to pivot from the old model of what was taught for the last decade about low ticket products into the new model of the trust building methodology, you can turn your membership into $1 million or multi-million dollar income stream in your business. And you can do it very, very quickly because you're focused on a trust building offer and because your membership is taking all of these elements that we talked about here on the podcast today and incorporating them. People are going to be much more likely to buy from you. They're going to see that you get it. They're going to trust you. You're going to have credibility. You're going to stand out in the market. And the sooner you get on board with this, the sooner that you are going to see that you can probably run your business with so much less expense, so much less stress, and so much less heavy time spent on things like sales calls and managing team and spend on ads, because this is something that can grow very organically. And it's something that once you get members on board, you can actually leverage your members to help you grow the membership. So I am super, super excited about what we are seeing inside the Virtual Business School. I am floored by the memberships that our students are growing and the amount of success that they're having with such velocity and speed. If you're excited to explore this topic more and you want to come and see what the Virtual Business School is all about, it's only $639 for the year for a very limited time. We will be increasing the rate this fall. You can join at $59 a month with no contract, and you can come in and start learning how to deploy multiple trust building offers in your market right away with no downtime and start making sales immediately while pivoting your entire business model into the what's working now. I can't wait to see you thrive inside the Virtual Business School. Make sure you scroll down below this episode, get yourself registered today, and let's grow together. See you on the next episode. Thank you so much for listening to The Kelly Roach Show. If you enjoyed this episode, do me 2 solids. Subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode, and leave us a review so other people can find the life-changing content that we share here. We're on our way to #1, and we need your help getting there. Thanks so much for being a part of the community and for tuning into the show each and every week.